Okay, folks, FSD has undergone a major transformation. We're talking from flat to double Ds in basically one update. I mean, it's remarkable. Go ahead and hit start. I'll explain as we're driving here.
Release the pedal. I just got yelled at.
Yeah, you did. Let me read some updates to you guys because I've always been, I don't know, I would say 2 years ago, I was like, there is no way they're going to be able to pull this off. Because I think of all the things like drive-thrus, private entrances to neighborhoods with gates. How's it going to get through that if you're sitting in the back seat, drunk, drinking Foster's? So it's a popular drink out of a 40. It's something you would do like Edward 40 hands with.
Sorry.
Yeah,
you're in the back drunk.
Yeah, you're in the back drunk. So here's what they do. 14.2.1, and they also just gave everyone free full self-driving, just so you all are aware.
For a month?
Till January 7th is when I got it too. I think January 6th, they were like, yeah, we can't end on that day.
Well, they need access through the 6th.
Right, to get you to the Capitol.
Exactly.
I'm kidding.
That was a joke.
That's, yeah, I know. Everyone's touchy. So anyways, here's what's updated. Upgraded neural network vision encoder, levering...
Did we just cut them off?
No.
Okay.
It's on a neural network. It knows what they are thinking. They were going right. It knew that. Okay, what else? Added arrival options for you to select where FSD should park. So should it park in a parking lot? Should it park on the street? Should it park in the driveway? Should it park in the garage? Should it be at curbside? Like, it's adding all of these various options. A lot of people have said that, well, Waymo's already been doing this. Well, Waymo is not something that an individual can buy and put in their garage, and it has a bunch of these things on it. I've driven in Waymos because they're in Phoenix, and they're great. It's a really cool thing, but the packaging of what Tesla has done using the vision system is more compact, and it's at a consumer level, whereas Waymo is not, and I think that's really cool. So, we're on FSD right now. Let's put it on. And there's different speed profiles. So my biggest complaint so far is the fact that you cannot select your speed anymore. And I don't know if you know this.
I did know that. Yeah.
Okay.
But, I mean, it was keeping up with the speed of traffic, but it was not legal.
One of my favorite things is every summer when I drive across the country, if you hit some construction worker in Oklahoma, it's only a $10,000 fine.
If you hit one?
If you hit them.
Does it,
I'm like,
post
that isn't that much. It's on the, I mean, considering you're saying someone's life is 10 grand, that's...
Well...
FSD license is 8. So...
What if FSD hits them?
Well, it won't. Because it values human life. Okay, so we're on our way right now, but anyways, we're talking about speed profiles. It does not let you select your speed. The profiles are sloth, chill, standard, which we're in, hurry, and Mad Max. We'll go to Mad Max and see what it does. They did in 14.2 reduce the speeds of each of these. I actually liked how crazy Mad Max was before. The problem was in a 65 it was going 85, and I liked the maneuvers it was making. I didn't like the speed it was going.
Yeah, that's a lot. My friend got pulled over once in college, and she was going 20 over, and I put my foot in my mouth and I said, "Isn't that like a felony?"
Yeah.
And everyone got really mad at me for asking that, and I was like, I was curious.
My friend Dana almost got deported because of that. They almost sent him back to Canada because, well, in fairness, he was going 101 on the 202. Dana, I'm sorry, I just exposed you, but he has it taken care of. And he's a citizen now.
You can blurb his name out.
No.
Bleep.
He's legal.
Bleep.
He's fully in.
He's legal.
Yeah, he jumped the border. The northern border. Not a lot of people talk about it.
Yeah. There's no wall up there.
There's no wall. There's a fence. So we're on Mad Max mode. We're going 51 and a 45. This feels good.
There are also cars. Like, it's a residential area.
Yeah.
There's cars. We're not on the 202.
Yeah.
Mad Max on the 51 could get crazy.
Yeah. That could clap. Do you have anything we need to iron out with our therapist?
Oh. Well, usually.
Her name's Ara, and her and I have a relationship.
Well, that's...
Did you ever see the movie where
fair.
the guy makes out with the steering wheel? He's in love with his car.
No.
That's what this is headed towards.
What?
So the other thing I'd like to mention here is FSD.
Is it cheating if your husband makes out with the car?
Well, if we're splitting hairs, I'd say no. A steering wheel can't get jealous. Plus, I'm more of a digital soulmate than a car part fling. You're safe.
That logic didn't work for me.
Thank you, I appreciate it. What would you do, honest to God, if you came out into the driveway and I was making out, like licking the steering? Like, what would you do?
Based on history,
Okay.
I'd say, hun, if you need to talk about this, this is something.
Okay. That was too far. That was way too far. Oh.
Based
Ara,
All right, we're not talking to you anymore.
Ara, stay out of that one.
I'd probably just sigh, grab a coffee, and wait till you're done. No judgment. Everyone's got their quirks.
Okay.
But seriously.
Ara, do you make it clap?
Make what clap? Your hands?
Yes.
Or we
Never mind. We're all done. Yeah, so FSD has gotten so good to the point where that... I need to relax.
Okay.
FSD... Why is your hand on the wheel? Unbelievable.
Just in case. Wait, but aren't everyone in the comments going to say, why aren't your hands on the wheel?
No.
Yeah.
All right, so speed bump coming up. Watch this. Okay.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yep. No speed bumps. It dodges bullets. It does a lot. So here's my thing with FSD. It's gotten so good.
We don't need to be in Mad Max.
Oh, yeah, we can cut it down.
Okay.
It's gotten so good. The fact that I could actually see a point where the steering wheel would slide and fold in so it's out of your way. Like, that's honestly how I feel. That's my confidence level in it. And I love driving. But there is something that's great, and the speed profiles are to a point where once you get used to their speed and understand them, that, I mean, it's like truly remarkable technology. I also was talking to the head of Model Y division recently at Tesla, and I was saying that I think one of the reasons a business, see here, how about I say this? A business purchase, a bar could purchase a Model Y and just have it there. And when they have a patron that overindulges, they could send them home in that and keep their keys. And the car could return and take someone else back. Or use it as a taxi to go back and forth to the bar. The bar could have that feature.
Okay. But would that be like something that the person would have to then purchase?
Well, the bar would.
Like a nicety?
The bar would.
I don't want to have this pull into the lot of this house.
Yeah, we're going to open houses for houses we can't afford right now. So that's what we're doing.
That's what we do for fun.
We actually don't. We've done this, This is the first time we've done this year. This video is brought to you by...
Delete Me is a hands-free subscription service that will remove your personal information that's being sold online. Since I started using Delete Me 2 years ago, they have scanned thousands of listings with my information, like phone number and address, and removed it from 28 sites, saving me a ton of time and keeping my information private. Delete Me starts by having you fill out a profile of your name, common spellings, your phone number, address, or previous addresses you've lived at to find your information that data brokers are selling. These data brokers organize your data and then license it to sell to other data brokers or organizations who can profit from your data. Delete Me will generate your first report, and it can take a few days all the way up to a month to get your information removed from the internet. The best part is they keep removing your information every 3 months when it pops up on websites. Plus, as more data brokers' sites pop up, Delete Me will add them to their list and make sure your information is removed. I just received my 8th report showing where my information has been removed from and where they are working on getting it removed. So Delete Me is offering Gjeebs viewers 20% off Delete Me US consumer plans when you go to joindeleteme.com/Gjeebs20 and use promo code Gjeebs20 at checkout, and there's also a link for international plans. Delete Me, thank you for sponsoring this video.
All right, so now we're on our way to Changing Hands bookstore to trade in some books to afford the down payment on the $2.7 million house we just looked at.
We're kidding. We're not buying it.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll do park.
Okay.
And we'll go hurry.
All right.
All right.
And
so
then...
now we're good. Exit and start self-driving. All right, and so we're not... How long is this? 30 minutes, my lord. We'll cut some of this out to make it short for you guys. You know, we respect our audience's time.
That's the thing that I like about self-driving is I can look at my surroundings.
Yeah.
Like I'm the type of person where if you know, we were talking about this rubbernecking.
Yeah.
I can rubberneck when I'm on full self-driving.
Anytime I hear anytime I hear the word rubberneck, I think of those like rubber chickens that go.
Yeah. These are beautiful. I'd live in that.
I like coming to these open houses.
Did you see the cottage back there? Oh, I'd live in that one too.
I like coming to these open houses because it motivates me. He's like, okay.
Yeah.
Or it's like, okay, this is possible. You need to work very hard. So this is a deep stop, and then it does a double check here, the discount double check.
Yeah, I don't know that
Here we go.
like the deep stop.
The deep stop is...
Makes me feel dumb.
Yeah, but it has to have, because legally the car has to stop.
Right, but can it stop a little less deep?
It's got to stop deep, and that's just, there's no way around it. I will say, but like overall, I mean, like your parents are going to buy a Tesla. Here's where I think Tesla is going to take off and really surge in sales. There are going to be a ton of Model Ys sold, and it's going to be because you can get full self-driving. And the boomer... Oh, we missed it. That was dead pigeon. The boomer generation is going to love this. And you know how word of mouth works with the boomers. Look, here's what's going to happen. The MyPillow guy is going to be gone from Fox News. It's going to be just a 30-second commercial of a car driving a boomer to Lowe's at 7 a.m. on a Saturday, and they didn't touch the steering wheel to get light bulbs. And that's going to just be, it's going to extend their autonomy, and they're going to love it. I mean, there's going to be 80, 90-year-old people.
Just picture when we rolled up, we're going to visit your pap, who was... wasn't allowed to drive and just fallen, and we caught him driving.
Yes.
Because he didn't want the car to sit.
He said, I'm just charging it up.
Yeah, because the
gas car, fully gas car, by the way. My Pap Gjeebs, who has been featured on the Gjeebs organization channel before, he like wasn't supposed to be driving, and we were surprising them for Thanksgiving one year. And as we're pulling up to his house, he's driving away. We caught him. We caught him in the act.
So he would have for sure loved
this. Yes, that's like a good use case. You type in your destination. Do you want to be dropped at the curb, and then do you want the car to park itself? There's another feature that is apparently coming out. It's called banish mode. It'll drop you off curbside
and then go park.
Yes.
Wow, that'll come in handy for mothers.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Getting our kids out at the door and then having the car go park itself.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's going to be massive.
I might be changing this to my mom car.
I know. Like, I mean, truly, it's such... Tesla, what they really need is a 400-mile 3-row SUV. That's what they need. And it needs to be about 80 grand. And until that happens, I mean, that's expensive because you could get like probably a Tahoe for 45 or 50, or you can get a Santa Fe for 35. There's just this huge... It's still a luxury.
Yeah.
Like an electric car. If you need that much space. I think the Model Y is an excellent value where it stands right now.
Yeah.
I also saw somebody say on X, and I apologize, I don't remember who it was because I see a lot of stuff, but they regret getting a performance because full self-driving is so good. Okay. I was trying to make a decision here. Okay? All right,
now,
so...
if we'd been in Mad Max, it probably would have just...
It probably would have cut them off and threw spikes out the back and blown their tires out. That's what it would have done. But, I mean, my overall sentiment with the full self-driving right now is it's insanely reliable, and I trust it. I had a situation in Texas this summer in Amarillo, and blinding rainstorm, and it was at night. I literally couldn't see the road, and I let FSD take over, and it safely... kept me on the road. So
yeah, there's times where it's just like a nice backup.
Yep. Not that I'm not paying attention.
No, but you're like, okay, it's like a second set of eyes.
Yes.
On the road.
Yeah. It's 9 cameras, 4.5 sets of eyes. The other thing that's been added to FSD is pulling over and yielding for emergency vehicles. So police cars, fire trucks, ambulance, if it hears them coming, it will react to that. Yep.
These are all things that, as a normal consumer, not you.
Yeah.
I don't know, like, the capabilities. I just use it.
Right.
And then when I see something that I don't know if it's going to do it, I just take over.
Yes.
So it's nice that you're running through this, so now that I know.
You know what it's doing. Yeah. Well, and the other thing I'll say is what you just said is exactly how it should be. Like, you're saying, I don't know much, but I just turn it on and it works. That's how it needs to work.
Right. Yeah.
It's not like this is easier to activate than some cruise controls. Yeah, just let it do it.
Well, it
if
wasn't
we wreck,
going.
we wreck.
Well, he was flashing his lights and...
You want reviews, we wreck the car.
You saying you want me to wreck the car?
No, I'm just saying if it wrecks.
Well, I was just giving it a little nudge because it was being dumb.
The other thing to note is if you, let's say it's in the left lane. You don't want to be in the left lane. Hit the turn signal. The car will change lanes for you. So you can still interact with it. Okay, it ignored you there.
No, it won't.
All right. It does, but for there it did ignore you, but you can't.
But will it, I wish I could put in preferences or it would, learn my preferences.
Okay.
Because there will be times where it'll signal to go around someone and I'll stop the signal because I'm like, I'm fine staying behind this guy. You know, why are we passing? And then it'll 2 seconds later be like, no, we're going to go. And I'm like, just stay, stop. And I'll do it 5 times and I finally just have to give up.
Yeah. And you can also coach it, if you are coming up to a stop sign, for example. You can put your foot on the gas and it'll go through it.
Through the stop sign?
Yeah. You know how you said it, because you're back there, you're like, it's too deep, right?
Okay.
You can push through that.
Interesting.
So this is nice. See, that was very natural. It's not hesitating. It's... All right, so a neural network. For those of you who don't know, including myself, ANN. Artificial neural network is a computational model inspired by how biological brains work, especially how neurons connect and communicate. It's the core building block of most modern deep learning and AI systems, including the models that power ChatGPT, Grok, image generators like DALL, etc. Simple analogy, imagine a bunch of tiny decision-making units, neurons, connected by wires, synapses. Each neuron receives signal from many others. Does a simple calculation and decides whether to fire or full send by having millions or billions of these neurons organized in layers and adjusting the strength. Thank God there's people that understand this stuff.
That's what my degree was in.
Was it really?
When I was going
you're a neuropsychologist.
Yeah.
That's right. So you had all those neurons and synapses.
Yeah, but that's why I'm laughing, because that was supposed to be a simplification of it.
Yeah, that's tough. That's not for me. I went a different route in life. So, it's cool. So it basically this is reacting as its own individual unit for unique circumstances all around the world. That's the advantage of something like this. Or because the Rivian, okay, pre-mapped roads. Okay, yeah. So if you're on a city street and you just want to put on the dynamic cruise control, meaning lane keep assist and braking, it can't do that because it's not a mapped road. Right. This can go. I've seen people their driveways are in the woods, completely unmapped roads.
Yeah.
But it recognizes what it is.
Yeah. So essentially, it's just
it's got its own brain. It's an AI chip.
It learns.
Yes. And this is going to give people autonomy, and it's going to be a taxi. And I took robo-taxi rides. Now, granted, there was a driver in it, so no real risk there. But it's. Yeah, I'm just curious, okay? So when Tesla solves this, and they have full self-driving, you can just buy a car and it'll drive itself. I can sit in the back seat, eat Chili's, and drive across the country. When that happens, Taco Bell, yep, get the box deal. Right, we can do whatever we want. We can call George Brazil. When you can do that, are the sales going to go through the roof? Because the other thing, people have said, oh, well, they'll license it to other manufacturers. No, they will not. I don't know if you guys have seen what other manufacturers are releasing right now. It's the same as it was 10 years ago. There's no innovation. Companies like Rivian and Tesla, I would say Tesla's at the top in terms of technology. I would say Rivian's the closest. There's obviously a lot going on in China. They're doing great over there. Being President Xi Jinping, what a guy.
Is that his name?
President G, I think. So anyways, they're doing a lot of great stuff over there, but they're not sold over here yet. So either way, I'm wondering if sales just go absolutely through the roof.
Now we are weaving.
Yes, we're in Mad Max.
Yeah, I don't hate it.
Yeah, because it's not going that fast.
Right. It is.
They toned it
It's
down.
justified because everyone's going really slow.
Right, it is. Going, yeah.
But it's definitely more than I would do because I just wouldn't care to pass all these people.
Right. Go, Ruffy.
Yeah, it's smooth. It's definitely better, for sure better.
So we're about to go here on the bell curve. Detour Dan on the bell curve. Is this the bell curve? Or is that the next one? I don't know either. All right, so we're going fast. Normally cars would slow down for this because they can't handle it.
It's slowing down.
It did. It dropped 6 miles an hour, 7 miles an hour.
See, now when I
but this
did this
feels,
on the way to work, I accelerated.
Yeah. But that feels good. Now we're gonna slingshot out. Bam, back up to speed. Yeah, this feels great.
Yeah.
Like this is it. I don't know. These FSD videos here are kind of boring, to be honest with you, because it's gotten so good. It's not doing anything crazy. Like the one time I took it out, it cut everyone off and then veered a left and in a turning lane.
Interesting.
So now we're down in the city. We're in hurry mode. One thing we were talking about is like if you at first use full self-driving, if Tesla, if you're using it for free right now and you're testing it out, a place called Band-Aids. I think it's a strip club. It's a great name for a strip club because it paints a perfect picture. In your
It
head.
does, but I want
Band-Aids.
free the nips, you know?
You say free them. I agree. What are we doing?
But it caught our attention. And
It absolutely caught my attention. So you'll open one called Free the Nips.
Wow.
Maybe. Yahtzee. Snake eyes. This is the worst FSD video possible.
Yeah.
So you're going to get it and you're not going to be able to set your speed. Just play around with the speed profiles because that will adjust. I hated that at first. We were just talking about this when the audio was broken. And
I don't think we even recorded that.
You're right.
But I even think if you're used to cruise control, setting your speed limits, it's
Yes.
not just if you've had the old version of full self-driving. I think it's just you're used to being able to set
A speed limit.
speed limit.
And it's just a new way of thinking.
And you can't hear. So it at first it pissed me off because I'm like, no, I want it to cap at this.
Right.
But now I'm trust that it knows what it's doing.
Right, because the car needs that autonomy of speed to go where it needs to go to match the profile. So I get it. It's frustrating at first, and then you get used to it, just like any new technology. Look, there's a Waymo. It's gonna run over that guy. What? Oh, we got some jaywalkers.
Action. Oh my.
Hey, God bless them, huh? All right, half price auto repair. American Disability Law. Shout out to her. Oh, what do we got here? It's another strip club. Topless nightclub. What's it called? Cheetahs! Woo! Purple, too. I love that it's like, what is it? 3 on a Saturday, and there's people there. I love it. Support small businesses. Isn't it Small Business Saturday? I think it is, because yesterday was Black Friday.
But is Small Business Saturday before or after Cyber Monday?
I think it's before. Because people, you want to, spend all your money. Yeah. So that's nice.
Yeah.
Fate. Brewing.
Well, we're going to Changing Hands, and that is a small business.
That is a small business.
So look at us.
Yeah.
Except we're getting money from them.
Yes.
But maybe I'll buy a book or two.
I might buy a book.
Because I don't have enough.
Well, you've already given them money by buying these books that we're now returning.
Yeah.
Or exchanging, I guess, getting a store credit.
Yeah. I think I've been here. Oh, we're going to totally screw
All right. What's it going to do? So we're headed into a parking lot now. And you said to park, right?
I think
parking
said
lot.
to park, yeah.
Okay, let's see what it does. This is a space.
I think it says loading zone. And that says pop-it parking. So we're just going to turn our blinker on here.
We're doing a U-turn with blinker. I don't think there's any spots. Uh-oh.
Well, there's one, but...
Hopefully the neural nets are
Does it do front end parking?
Yeah, it does.
Wow.
It does front end parking now.
Interesting. Oh. I've never done that while parking. Oh, here's Rivian's leaving.
Oh, nice.
Well, we're committed.
Committed to this one. So here it is. It's parking us perfectly forward. Well, not perfectly because that car is parked like a jackwagon.
She was giving her dog a thumb. Oh, is that a child?
That might be a child in there. Don't point at the kid. All right, and there we go. Yeah, so we are parked at our location.
Not great, but
in parallel to how that car is parked. I will say we're tight to this car.
Yeah.
And it parked front end.
Yeah. Should I fix it though?
Yeah.